Scene: a ruined city. A sea of mutated monsters roars. In the heart of the chaos stands one man, Li Ming. His armor scarred, his will unbroken. He's the last line of defense for a small group of survivors cowering behind him. He fights with the fury of a cornered lion. Every slash, every shot, a testament to his dedication to protecting humanity. But just as he carves a path to a temporary safe zone, a hand shoves him from behind. It's not the claws of a monster, but the trembling hand of a survivor he just saved. Shock, then a tidal wave of betrayal washes over his face as he tumbles into the grasping horde. He sees their faces to people he bled foraged, with fear and a cold, pragmatic cruelty. An agonizing bite to his neck. Darkness consumes him, his last sensation a burning, all-consuming hatred. Then, a sudden gasp. Li Ming's eyes fly open. He's not in the blood-soaked streets, but in his old, clean bedroom. Sunlight streams through the window. Was it all a nightmare? No. A crimson, holographic screen hovers before his eyes, its light painting the room in a hellish glow. A synthetic voice, devoid of all emotion, echoes in his mind. Villain point system activated. Gain points by performing acts of cruelty, betrayal, and selfishness. Acts of kindness, compassion, or heroism will result in severe punishment. Li Ming's blood runs cold. A mission notification pops up, the text glowing with malevolent intent. Initial mission: rob the mother and daughter in the supermarket of their last can of food. Reward: 500 villain points. Failure: death. His mind reels, a flashback of his brutal death. The faces of those who betrayed him flashes before his eyes. The system's cruel logic begins to seep in. In this world, being a hero got him killed. Maybe being a villain is the only way to survive. He finds them in a ransacked supermarket, a mother and her little girl huddled behind an overturned shelf. They clutch a single, dented can of beans, like it's the most precious treasure in the world. As Li Ming approaches, his shadow falling over them, the mother flinches. She looks up, her eyes filled with desperation. "Please," she whispers, "we can share. Just leave us something." The system's red interface pulses in his vision, a silent, deadly warning. Show mercy, and you die. Li Ming's face becomes a stone mask. He remembers the feeling of teeth sinking into his neck. He remembers the hatred. He reaches out and snatches the can. The little girl begins to cry, her sobs echoing in the cavernous, empty store. Li Ming doesn't look back. A chime rings in his head. Mission complete. Reward: 500 villain points. New skill unlocked: Heart of Iron. Immunity to emotional persuasion. A surge of dark, cold energy flows through him. It feels good. He is stronger. He is alive. This was only the beginning. Li Ming embraced his new path with a chilling efficiency. The world had taught him a harsh lesson, and the system gave him the tools to apply it. We see him standing on a rooftop, watching with cold detachment as he leads a massive horde of zombies directly into the camp of a rival survivor. The same group that left his old team for dead. A notification flashes. Villain points plus 2,000. Later, during a joint mission to scavenge a high-tech military bunker, he waits for the perfect moment. His supposed ally has just disabled the final security measure. Li Ming strikes, not with a blade, but with a calculated betrayal, trapping the man inside as he makes off with all the priceless loot. Skill unlocked: Shadow Step. With every act of cruelty, every betrayal, the system rewards him. The red glow of his interface intensifies, and his own power grows exponentially. He is no longer just a survivor. He is becoming a force of nature, a warlord of the apocalypse feared by all. Years pass. Li Ming, now clad in imposing, dark armor, commands a legion of followers who fear him more than they do the monsters. His name is accursed, whispered in the ruins. One day, his conquest leads him to a fortified settlement, a place radiating a strange warmth in the cold, dead world. It's a haven, a beacon of hope, and leading it is a face from the past, his best friend from his previous life, a man who still believes in hope, in humanity. The system, as if sensing this dramatic reunion, issues its grandest, most terrible mission yet. Final trial: eradicate the haven of hope, execute its leader. Reward: godhood. Ascend beyond mortal limits. His friend sees him, his face lighting up with disbelief and joy. Li Ming, I knew you were still out there. We thought you were dead. Help us, old friend. Help us rebuild, just like we always talked about. For the first time in years, Li Ming's cold facade cracks, a memory of laughter, of shared dreams, of a time before the world ended, pierces through his heart of iron. Ultimate power, or the last shred of his former self. The entire haven holds its breath. Li Ming stands before his friend, his weapon humming with dark energy. The system screams in his mind. Complete the mission. He raises his arm. His friend closes his eyes, ready for the end. But the blow never lands. Instead, with a primal roar that shakes the very foundations of the city, Li Ming turns the weapon on himself, not on his body, but on the ethereal connection to the system itself. He attacks the source of his power, the shackles he willingly wore. The red interface before him flickers violently, then shatters like glass, the crimson light dissolving into nothing. A wave of agony hits him, as years of accumulated power are ripped away, leaving him weakened, mortal, and free. He looks at his stunned friend, at the hopeful faces of the survivors. He doesn't offer a hand, he doesn't say a word. He simply turns his back on them, on the past, and on the promise of a future with others. He walks alone into the desolate wasteland, a solitary figure against the dying sun. A true villain doesn't follow anyone's rules, not even the system's. He would make his own path, on his own terms.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. If you'd like to support our chill vibes, please subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.